More Horrid Than Fiction, Part 1. If someone had actually listened, then the way that the blood collected around her wrists, glistening red over the silver locks, it would make an excellent Scorsese scar or Tarantino torture reel. Reality hits hard, hardly trusting the next words spoken. I wish they melted into a glob of the broken. The girl's baby sister was in a high chair, crying herself to exhaustive, starving sleep. Meanwhile, the girl's brother, before he was sent to the white-walled room, stood up. The way he cupped the trigger was too much. It was her daddy's gun, one of the ones always left out, to get cleaned, scrubbed as her scraped-up skin. Like the sharp teeth of a tiger at the dentist in a dark-ending child's tale, she would have been so relieved to hear and not heal to. The gun barrel was on her temple for a few hours, she thinks. After the one-day institutionalized brother went on a walk, the older brother went to rob away the gun, to protect the mad boy from himself. The scrawny third brother would have been shackled if this was going to work out, if this was going to be the last time. But the apocalypse would not come for several more years. Part 2. Too much. You see, the cop who came to get off the handcuffs could have actually taken her away. The oldest child home was 14. She was 11 and they were neglected. Damn whichever God failed to hear them. But he left her to become a blonde cheerleader in high school with a perfect GPA. And a rapist who wasn't stopped by a crooked cop.
Part 3. 3 more years instead. With her bleeding wrists and the crazy brother being fathered by the oldest brother outside. The third of the 3 remembered pornography because he was marked with the BDSM images and thought, what fun. He raped her from behind on the stairs. Blood no longer rimmed her wrist. Behind them, the baby girl still in the high chair. It was violent. She cried. She is overdone with this ripping from this bullied on the swing set sissy brother. The too tight gripping, the glistening bloodied handcuffs, they really hurt. They bite and cut into her skin.
Part 4. Never mind, officer who comes a while later. She doesn't feel safe. She doesn't need a hospital. Yet. No IV here called upon. You said you'd come back to check on her. You didn't. At 11, glistening was not a sign of magic.